Hello everyone, welcome to the Gravity Stats channel. In this video, we'll discuss Bangladesh culture and some peculiar facts about the country. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and like. Enjoy watching. Bangladesh is a country located in South Asia, sharing borders with India to the west, north, and east, and Myanmar, Burma, to the southeast. Here are some key points about Bangladesh. Geography. Bangladesh is a low-lying country with a predominantly flat and fertile delta formed by the confluence of several rivers, including the Ganges and Brahmaputra. It has a diverse landscape with the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest, located in the southwest. Population. Bangladesh is the 8th most populous country in the world, with a population of over 172 million people. As of 2023, it is known for its high population density, especially in urban areas such as Dhaka, the capital and largest city. Official language. The official language of Bangladesh is Bengali, also known as Bangla. It is widely spoken throughout the country, and it holds the status of the national language. Religion. Islam is the predominant religion in Bangladesh, with approximately 90% of the population being Muslims. Other religious communities include Hindus, Buddhists, and Christians. Here is some information about the economy of Bangladesh. Economy. Bangladesh has experienced significant economic growth in recent decades. Its economy is primarily based on agriculture, garments and textiles, remittances from overseas workers, and the service sector. It is one of the world's leading exporters of ready-made garments. GDP and growth. Bangladesh has experienced significant economic growth over the past few decades. In 2023, its gross domestic product, GDP, was approximately $942 billion, making it one of the largest economies in South Asia. The GDP growth rate has consistently been above 6% in recent years, with an average annual growth rate of around 7%. Key sectors. The economy of Bangladesh is diversified, with several sectors contributing to its growth. Agriculture. Agriculture plays a vital role in the economy, employing a significant portion of the population. Major crops include rice, jute, tea, wheat, and vegetables. The country is self-sufficient in food production and is among the world's largest producers of rice. Garments and textiles. The ready-made garments (RMG) industry is one of Bangladesh's most important sectors, contributing significantly to its exports. Bangladesh is known as a global hub for garment manufacturing, with major international brands sourcing their products from the country. Manufacturing and export processing zones. The manufacturing sector has expanded, with industries such as textiles, pharmaceuticals, leather goods, shipbuilding, and electronics contributing to economic growth. Export processing zones, EPZs, have been established to attract foreign direct investment and promote export-oriented industries. Services. The services sector, including financial services, telecommunications, transportation, and tourism, is growing steadily and contributing to the economy's development. Trade and exports. Bangladesh has a robust export-oriented economy. The country's major export items include garments and textiles, jute and jute goods, leather products, pharmaceuticals, ceramics, and agricultural products. The main export destinations are the United States, the European Union, and neighboring countries. Infrastructural development. Bangladesh has been investing in infrastructural development, including transportation networks, power generation, and telecommunications. Projects such as the Padma Bridge and deep-sea ports aim to enhance connectivity and facilitate trade. The history of Bangladesh is rich and complex, shaped by various historical events, cultural influences, and struggles for independence. Here is an overview of the key periods and events in the history of Bangladesh. Ancient and medieval periods. The region of present-day Bangladesh has a long history dating back to ancient times. It was part of various empires and kingdoms, including the Maurya Empire, Gupta Empire, Pala Empire, and the Bengal Sultanate. The region witnessed the influence of Buddhism, Hinduism, and later Islam. Mughal rule. From the early 16th century, Bengal came under the rule of the Mughal Empire. The Mughals exerted control over the region for several centuries, leaving a significant cultural and architectural legacy. Dhaka, the capital of present-day Bangladesh, was an important provincial capital during the Mughal era, British colonial period. In the 18th century, Bengal came under British colonial rule. The British East India Company established control over the region, leading to economic exploitation and social changes. Bengal was part of British India until 1947, when the subcontinent was partitioned. Culture: Bangladesh has a rich cultural heritage, influenced by its history, literature, music, dance, and art. The traditional clothing for men is the lungi or dhoti, while women often wear saris or salwar kameez. The country has produced renowned poets, writers, and musicians, including Rabindranath Tagore, the first non-European Nobel laureate in literature. Bangladesh has a vibrant and diverse culture that reflects its rich history and influences from various sources. Here is some information about the culture of Bangladesh. Language: the official and most widely spoken language in Bangladesh is Bengali, Bangla. It is one of the world's major languages and has a rich literary tradition, with renowned poets and writers such as Rabindranath Tagore and Qazi Nazrul Islam hailing from Bangladesh. Religion: Islam is the predominant religion in Bangladesh, with the majority of the population being Muslims. However, the country also has significant Hindu, Buddhist, and Christian communities. Religious festivals and traditions play an important role in the cultural fabric of Bangladesh. Festivals: Bangladesh celebrates a wide range of religious and cultural festivals. Some of the major festivals include Eid al-Fitr. This is the biggest Muslim festival in Bangladesh, marking the end of Ramadan. It is a time of feasting, prayers, and exchanging gifts. Durga Puja, celebrated by the Hindu community. Durga Puja is a vibrant and colorful festival honoring the goddess Durga. Elaborate decorations, processions, and cultural performances are integral parts of the celebration. Poha Boishakh, this is the Bengali New Year celebration, observed on April 14th. It is a time of joy and cultural festivities, with people wearing traditional attire, participating in processions, and enjoying music and dance performances. Language: Martyrs' Day, celebrated on February 21st. This day commemorates the language movement and pays homage to those who sacrificed their lives for the recognition of the Bengali language. Cuisine: Bangladeshi cuisine is known for its diverse flavors and aromatic spices. Rice and fish are staple ingredients in most meals. Some popular dishes include biryani, korma, bina, hilsa fish preparations, pitha, rice cakes, and various sweets like rasagula and misti doi. Music and dance: music holds a special place in Bangladeshi culture. Traditional music forms include Bal, Lalan Giti, Nazrul Giti, and Rabindra Sangeet, songs written and composed by Rabindranath Tagore. Folk music and dance forms, such as Chitra, Bashali, and Manipuri, are also prominent. Arts and crafts: Bangladesh has a rich tradition of arts and crafts. Nakshikantha, embroidered quilts, terracotta pottery, brass and metalwork, handloom textiles, including muslin and jamdani, and traditional weaving techniques are significant aspects of the country's artistic heritage. Traditional attire: the traditional attire for men in Bangladesh includes the lungi, a long skirt-like garment, worn with a shirt or Punjabi, a long tunic. Women commonly wear saris, salwar kameez, or shalwar kameez, which are paired with various ornaments and accessories. Literature and film: Bangladesh has a thriving literary tradition, with a notable body of works in Bengali literature. Bengali literature has produced renowned poets, novelists, and playwrights. The country also has a growing film industry, commonly referred to as Hollywood, producing Bengali language films. Sports: cricket is the most popular sport in Bangladesh, and the national cricket team has gained recognition globally. Football is also widely followed and played. Traditional sports like kabaddi and boat racing hold cultural significance. These are some highlights of the cultural aspects of Bangladesh. The country's culture is diverse and dynamic, encompassing various art forms, traditions, and customs that continue to evolve over time. Bangladesh faces several challenges that contribute to its economic conditions and the prevalence of poverty. Here are some key factors that contribute to the country's poverty. Overpopulation. Bangladesh has a high population density, with a large population living in a relatively small land area. The population growth rate, although declining, still poses challenges for resource allocation, infrastructural development, and employment opportunities. Limited resources and land. Bangladesh has limited natural resources and arable land compared to its population size. This limits the country's capacity for agricultural productivity, which affects food security and income generation for rural populations. Vulnerability to natural disasters. Bangladesh is prone to frequent natural disasters such as cyclones, floods, and droughts. These events cause extensive damage to infrastructure, agriculture, and livelihoods, leading to economic setbacks and exacerbating poverty levels. Climate change. Bangladesh is one of the most vulnerable countries to the impacts of climate change. Rising sea levels, increased salinity in coastal areas, and erratic weather patterns pose significant challenges to agriculture, fisheries, and livelihoods. These climate-related challenges have adverse effects on the country's economic development and poverty reduction efforts. Limited industrial diversification. The economy of Bangladesh relies heavily on the garments and textiles sector, which accounts for a significant portion of its export earnings. However, there is a need for diversification into other industries and sectors to create more job opportunities and boost economic growth. Limited access to education and skills development. Despite progress in recent years, access to quality education and skills development remains a challenge in Bangladesh. Limited educational opportunities, especially in rural areas, hinder human capital development, resulting in a lack of skilled workforce and reduced productivity. Governance and corruption. Issues related to governance, corruption, and inefficiencies in public institutions can hinder economic growth and poverty reduction efforts. Corruption undermines public trust, diverts resources away from development initiatives, and reduces the effectiveness of poverty alleviation programs. Income inequality. Bangladesh faces significant income inequality, with a concentration of wealth among a small portion of the population. Unequal distribution of resources and opportunities can perpetuate poverty and hinder social mobility for marginalized communities. In this video, we'll discuss Bangladesh culture and some peculiar facts about the country. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and like. Enjoy watching.